Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to do a new and kind of different video. I got this video idea from a friend of mine and a political YouTuber. His channel name is Political Excess. So I'll link his channel in the cards right here. This is going to be Donald Trump versus Joe Biden in a coin flip will determine this election right here. So I just found this website I'm going to be using, and you can basically click this and it does heads or tails. And so Donald Trump's heads, Joe Biden's tails. We have 50 states and one district. So let's get going. So first off, we're going to go to the state of Washington. This state will go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will pick up the state of Washington. And the state of Oregon, let's see who can win here. This one will go to Joe Biden. Joe Biden will win the state of Oregon. Big one, California with its 54 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. It's a big prize for Donald Trump to win. And the state of Nevada will go to Joe Biden with its 6 electoral votes. State of Arizona with its 11 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Interesting one here. And we're going to go to the state of Utah. This state will go to Donald Trump. Very conservative state most of the time, and yes, it stays in the Republican column. Let's go to the state of Colorado. The state of Colorado will go to Joe Biden. I wouldn't say very blue state, but a state that has been voting for more liberal candidates for a decent time now. State of New Mexico will go to Joe Biden. Joe Biden will win the state of New Mexico. Alaska, we're going to go to Alaska now, and that 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump with its 3 electoral votes. State of Hawaii with its 4 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. Very, very blue state, very liberal state, will stay with Joe Biden. State of Idaho, let's see which candidate can pick that up, and that will be Joe Biden will win the state of Idaho, excuse me. The state of Idaho will go to Joe Biden. The state of Wyoming, let's see who that goes to. That also goes to Joe Biden. And the state of Montana, let's see which candidate wins that. The state of Montana does go to Joe Biden. We're going to move down to Texas here. The state of Texas will go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will win its 40 electoral votes. And the state of Oklahoma, let's see who can win this. This state does go to Joe Biden. Joe Biden wins the state of Oklahoma. State of Kansas, it's becoming more competitive. This state with its 6 electoral votes does go to Donald Trump. Nebraska at large. Let's see who can win Nebraska at large. That does go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump wins Nebraska at large. Nebraska's 1st congressional district. Let's see who can win that. That goes to Joe Biden. Joe Biden wins Nebraska's 1st congressional district. And in Nebraska's 2nd congressional district, Joe Biden also wins that state. Nebraska's 3rd congressional district, who can win this one? We do project now that Joe Biden has won the state, or the Nebraska's 3rd congressional district. South Dakota, this is a very conservative state, and this does go to Donald Trump. Also, North Dakota, very conservative state as well. This one does go to Donald Trump. Going on to Minnesota, a very deep blue state that has not voted for Republicans since 1972, does go to Donald Trump. State of Iowa, very conservative state as well, will go to Donald Trump. State of Illinois, a very blue state because of the city of Chicago, will go to Donald Trump, a prize of 19 electoral votes. The state of Missouri, with its 10 electoral votes, will go to Joe Biden. A very conservative state now votes for Joe Biden. State of Arkansas, that has trended more to the right in recent years, will go to Joe Biden. State of Louisiana, with its 8 electoral votes, will go to Donald Trump. Very conservative state so far. State of Mississippi, which is starting to trend to the left. Let's see who can win here, and that is Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the winner of Mississippi with its 6 electoral votes. And the state of Alabama, the neighboring state, will go to Donald Trump as well, a very conservative state. A big prize, 30 electoral votes. The state of Florida will go to, let's see who can win this, Donald Trump. It stays with Donald Trump. State of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, the very toss-up state, will go to Donald Trump as well. And the state of South Carolina, which is trending more to the left but is a conservative state, will go to Donald Trump as well. State of Tennessee, which is also very, very conservative state, Let's see who can win this state, and it is Donald Trump. With its 11 electoral votes, Donald Trump wins the state of Tennessee. North Carolina, pretty big toss-up state, 16 electoral votes, same as Georgia, does go to Joe Biden. Donald Trump is 6 away from hitting the 270 mark, and I bet you he wins one of these states, at least one of these states that are left. So Joe Biden wins the state of North Carolina with 16 electoral votes. Let's see who can win the state of Virginia. And Virginia goes to Joe Biden with his 13 electoral votes. State of Kentucky will go to, let's see, Donald Trump wins the state of Kentucky, and right here, excuse me, clicking all these random states. Sorry. Donald Trump does win the state of Kentucky, bringing him up to 272 electoral votes. The state of West Virginia, very, very conservative state, will go to Joe Biden. Very interesting matchup here. What the heck? All right, let's see. State of Indiana. Let's see who can win. The state of Indiana will go to Joe Biden with its 11 electoral votes. Joe Biden wins the state of Indiana. State of Wisconsin. It's a state that is a very toss-up state. It's very competitive. That will go to Joe Biden. And the state of Michigan with its 15 electoral votes. Let's see who can win this. It goes to Joe Biden as well. State of Ohio, which is trended very hard to the right in the recent years. Let's see who can win this. It's a 17 electoral vote prize, and that does go to Joe Biden. The state of New York. This is a state that has 28 electoral votes, big prize for both candidates, and it does go to Joe Biden. State of New Jersey. Let's see who can win the state of New Jersey. I'm going a little bit out of order here just to make it fun, and Donald Trump does win the state of New Jersey. Neighboring state of Delaware. Let's see who can win this state. And it goes to Joe Biden, his home state. No surprise there, he wins it. In the state of, District of Columbia, let's see who can win this state. And that goes for Donald Trump. Very interesting matchup here. Donald Trump wins the state of the District of Columbia. The state of Maryland, that's my home state. Let's see who can win that. And that goes to Joe Biden. No surprise at all that state goes to Joe Biden. And the state of Pennsylvania, with its 19 electoral vote prize, does go to Donald Trump. He has cracked the 300 mark. 308 electoral votes so far for Donald Trump. The state of Connecticut, it's very blue state. This does go to Donald Trump with 7 electoral votes. State of Rhode Island, it's 4 electoral votes, does go to Donald Trump as well. State of Massachusetts, it's very, very blue state. Massachusetts has 11 electoral votes. Let's see who wins that. And it is Donald Trump. Donald Trump wins his 11 electoral votes. State of Vermont, it's a very blue state, and it does go to Donald Trump. State of New Hampshire, it's a state that is trended blue, but it's a good bit of conservatives in it, and it does go to Donald Trump. Nebraska at large, let's see who can win this. That goes to Donald Trump. Nebraska's 1st congressional district. That does go to Joe Biden. Joe Biden wins Nebraska's 1st congressional district, and Nebraska's 2nd congressional district goes to Donald Trump. So Donald Trump wins this election with 340 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 198. So it's a very interesting map, very different, weird-looking map here. I mean, you can see many blue states going for Donald Trump and very red states, very conservative states going for Joe Biden. Interesting matchup. Thought it was cool. I want to do one myself. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. If you guys want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button like I just said, and turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss a single video when I post it or when it comes out. So with that being said, thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.